Let's ruffle some feathers.
He in love with Glow, never got the cookie, but got my name tatted. Killer work, don't know who he killed, I heard that.
Hay nest, meet the baby, buckle up. Our just chatting is as wild as a night flight. Stay sharp or you might just miss my next zinger. Well, I suppose I should feel flattered. Or maybe you just need better hobbies. Welcome back, squad. Just flew into the chamber. Welcome, cheese daddies, to the Parliament of Party Animals. Strap in.
Like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby.
Unpredictable. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I said no!
Oh, look who swooped in. Mick3 baby, grab a perch and get comfy, because things are about to get a hoot with your newest obsession, our Just Chatting shenanigans. Welcome to the flock. Well, look who swooped into the nest. Welcome to Dino Dance Dragonic 3. Strap in and get ready for a Just Chatting session that's more riveting than my last molt. Play nice or I'll start dropping quills.
You gotta search within you. Try to find that inner strength and just pull that shit out of you. And get that motivation to not give up and not be a quitter. No matter how bad you wanna just fall flat on your face.
So like relax, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not.
Oh, welcome Storyteller's Apocalypse to the Dragonic Den. Strap in and keep your feathers unruffled. Things here can get wilder than a night owl's party.
We're gonna get started soon, folks. Hold on.
Kabug X404, swooping into the lurking league I see. Stick around, the nest is cozy and the banter's even better. Just don't outsass me. We only have room for one diva in this chat. Just chatting.
Music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you reel and you spit, and people are feeling it. This is your moment, and every single minute you spend trying to hold on to it, cause you may never get it again. So while you're in it, try to get as much as you can. And when your run is over, just admit when it's in its end. Cause I'm in it.
Evident, but for you, I'll make an exception. Yeah.
It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Janet, Corrupt, Nas, and Thimmy. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, it's not offend me. That's why you see me walk around like nothing's bothering me. Even though half you people got a problem with me.
My brothers! I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of wolves and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day! This day we fight! Hello. Now!
mega boom barrel. I'm dropping it.
Do it.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. And always perseveres.
I am fucking flung up. 69, dude. Yep.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Whoops. There we go. Hi. What do I do with my hands? Look at that. Already a little bit of a bug. That's crazy. Already a little bit of a bug. That's nuts. All right. I think we're good. All Might, thank you so much for that follow. And I got to thank, let's see, Chickies, obviously, for that tier 1 sub already before we even start. Can you still not hear us? Hello. Check, mic check. Hello. The delay must be insane. We can hear you. Okay. All right. I gotta fix the chat really quick because it's not supposed to look like that. It's actually supposed to go. It's supposed to go right there, like that. Look at that. That's how the chat's supposed to look. Right there. All right. Cool. We'll move this out of the way. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Charlie Aiken stream. Charlie Alaskan. Akon's fine, but it's a little strange to be called that nowadays. Only because I don't know where the O comes from. A lot of people call me that. But I don't know where the O comes from in Akon when people call me that. One person, I met one person that's ever gotten my name right. Am I Russian? No. Are you? Oh, God damn it. All right. I know that video. Yes, Mike, I have to. It's impossible not to be hydrated with my 1 gallon water bottle. It's it's insane. I gotta say, I didn't realize the delay was so crazy, and I'm gonna make some hot fixes here, really quick. Making some hot fixes to some things. Double-handed, nice. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta double-hand it, Say, hi, Grams. Oh, camera's right there. Sorry, there's a webcam here too, but that's for work. What up, Grams? I hope you're okay with a white boy cursing. So I do a lot of that. It's a sign of intelligence, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Stranger Things, man. Thank you so much for the follow. All Might, again, thank you so much. I think I saw Dragon here too. Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. Oh shit, what do we get? Oh, we got another. Wait, is that a tier 1 sub?
07 All Might, sneaking into the chat smoother than a spy on a secret mission,
Laura,
I
thank
see.
you so
Welcome
much.
to the realm of endless banter.
She has a
Strap in and
sandwich.
enjoy
What
the
kind of
just
sandwich?
chatting ride.
So is it working on... Whoa, is my chat like super behind? Oh. Okay, I think my chat is finally catching up. Let me I'm also testing a new live
Larability
TTS
swoops
thing.
in with a sandwich blessing from Grams. Sit back, unwrap that snack, and enjoy
Unwrap
the
that
sass
snack.
fest. Just
I
remember,
think,
my feathers
yeah,
are
I think
sassier than any crust on that
my,
sandwich.
TTS is a little messed up, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do, again, this is a little bit of a test run for me. I had to come. Yeah, Stranger Things, I appreciate you here. Oh, look at those emotes coming in hot. I'm going to open up chat here. I'm going to pop out chat for Twitch because I think I'm having a
Who
little
decided
bit
to
of
wing it over to the cool nest? Welcome, Stranger Things.
All right, well,
Buckle
what
up.
kind of
Just chatting
cam
is where
we
things get
got
real.
working on?
Real fun, that is. Stick around.
What kind of cam?
And you might
it's
learn
a
a thing or two.
It's a mirrorless
or just get a good
camera.
hoot out of
It's
it.
a mirrorless camera.
Enjoy the banter.
Okay, here we go. Okay, everything is kind of popping up now. All right, Laura, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. And again, it's gonna take me a little while to get kind of back in the groove of things. I mean, I think it's like riding a bike. I'll be able to hop right back on, and there won't be any big issues. I do see them having some internet problems, which is concerning. I'm not dropping any frames, though, so that's interesting. What kind of sandwich are we talking about? What kind of sandwich are we talking about? We're going to open up some of the things here that we're going to talk about. So fun, Papa Wheelie, Stranger Things, if I remember correctly, I feel like half the things you say are just completely out of pocket. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. But I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it. Okay. I'm just adjusting some of my mic stuff here because I feel like I'm really loud. How's audio? I did a lot of testing, but obviously there's some things that kind of got messed up. So we're going to we're gonna figure it out as we go. So, Dragon, thank you so much for the hello motherfucker. Oh, did that not go through? Did the hello motherfucker not go through? I got pizza. Yum, yum. Let's see. Pop that wheel.
Can you blame me? Even an owl's got to appreciate the finer things in life, and Charlie's serving up gourmet looks today.
Thanks. I shaved just for you all. So I also shaved for the wife. She doesn't like the soul patch. So you gotta shave for the wife, It's like riding a bike, silly goose. Oh, see, this is the thing I remember about streaming is I was pretty slow. I had a slow uptake on on remembering what I said 5 minutes ago. So even 30 seconds ago. So we're gonna kind of I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the how things go here. So way back in the day, I used to do like a morning like news and like current events podcast. It was in the morning, so I was full-time streaming. I had two streams. I had one in the morning, and then I had one in the evening. The evening one's for gaming. The morning one was for like the morning podcast and about like news and stuff. I don't want to do two streams, and I'm only doing it once a week. So we're going to do a 1 hour kind of session. It will give and take. May not always be an hour, but just talk about like current things that are happening in the world, and they're not all going to be bad news. I'm going to try to.
Erratic
Brandon,
Brandon.
thanks,
The
man.
silent watcher emerges from the shadows.
Thank you
Keep
so
those
much.
eyes peeled. We've got all
for
sorts of
being here,
antics
man,
you
and
won't want to
supporting
miss.
the stream.
Even
Really
if you
appreciate
can't
it.
hear
And
my fabulous
I'm glad
voice.
to see you
Welcome
around.
to the
And I-
Lurk Squad.
I saw you in Chicky's voice channel, like literally right after I left, and I was gonna hop back in really quick and just be like, "Oh, I see how it is. You left, I leave, and you come in. All right, I see it, but you can't hear me, so this is mute, literally." Yap sesh with Aiken, yeah, exactly. This is a yap sesh. Okay, so my TTS is super broken because I'm gonna actually mute it. It's super broken in the sense that it lags way behind. So I'm gonna mute it for now, and then I will fix it later. Yeah, so we're gonna do that here, and it's not all gonna be bad news. Like, we're gonna talk the first story of the day. We're gonna talk about the new iOS. If you haven't heard about it, it's pretty interesting. There's a long ways to go. I'm actually using it. I have a developer. Account with Apple, so I'm able to get access to it, and really anybody can get access to it. Realistically, so yeah. So we're gonna do that for the first hour. Then we're gonna go into hop in some Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna hop on a boat, and we're gonna go tuck on some people. We're going to we're gonna probably steal some stuff. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I get a little bit of performance anxiety a little bit when it comes to the to playing Sea of Thieves in front of people. So, yeah. So we'll see how I'm able to handle it. But if everything sounds good to everybody, we'll hop right into the first story here. And the nice thing is that you guys can hear the music, I can hear the music, but it's not going to be on the final stream. So I can keep it playing. And we're going to talk a little bit about iOS 26, which you might be a little confused about if you're coming over from iOS 18, because you're like, where did all the other ones go? And that's a fair point. Where did all the other ones go? So Apple released iOS 26 2 days ago on Monday. They didn't release it. They announced it, and they had a developer conference this week. So there's the WWDC is happening this week, and this is where they announce like all the cool new stuff that is happening. And there's a whole new UI that's coming out for it. And it's pretty interesting. So they're calling it liquid glass, and the whole idea is that everything is kind of translucent. If you were around during the Vista days, if you were around during the Vista days, you'll know exactly what this looks like. And I'm not it's fine. It looks okay right now, and there's a lot of work that they'll have to do. But as you can see everything's gonna have like this kind of like sea glass look to it. If you ever looked for sea glass, that's kind of what this is going to look like. And I gotta tell you, on some things it looks really, really cool. On other things, it looks really, really bad. And so I hope over the next few months, because it's going to be released in like September, October, I do hope in the next few months that they'll kind of refine it, especially on like an accessibility level. It's honestly really hard to read some of the stuff. So I really hope that they work on it. And that's probably one of the things that people will notice first is the new look to the whole design. And it's across all their platforms. So iOS is getting it, iPad OS is getting it, Mac OS, CarPlay, Watch OS. They're all going to get it. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I wonder if I can actually like show it. Like, I don't know if I can show it. It might be... but like you can... Yeah, I don't think you can, but it's like this like glossy effect to everything. And so those are kind of the visual elements that are going to be changing with iOS. So if you have an iPhone, get ready. It's going to be different. And you'll have to get used to some things. Some of the kind of the application features, what's really cool is that they're kind of, if you've ever had, I just saw it in the video here. If you ever use Facebook Messenger for anything, and you know how much customizable stuff you can do in it, that is like for the backgrounds and stuff like that. It looks like they're going to be able to do that with where's my chat at? I keep losing my chat. It looks like they're going to be able to start doing that with iMessage. So you'll be able to change your background. You'll be able to have just a little bit more customization with your iMessages, which is nice. It's nice to be able to do it. The one problem that they said is that anyone can change it in a group chat. So like if you have one for a group chat, literally anyone will be able to change it, and it might get confusing. It would be nice for him to have them like individually, but who knows what's going to happen there. Also, I mean, that's really, and then some of the other things is group chats are also going to have separate indicators for each person who's talking. So, you know, when someone starts typing, a little indicator pops up. That each person will have their own now. So you'll be able to know who's about to talk. So if you've been waiting for that person to reply to you in a group chat, you'll be able to see their name pop up now. While they're doing it. There's also going to be like live translations in it too, so you'll be able to so someone's sending you in their own language, you'll get a live translation, which is pretty cool. You're going to spill the tea. What tea? About me? You're going to get me canceled again? All right, that's fine. You're going to get me canceled again. You're kind of hyped for iMessage. Yeah, I am too. iMessage is one of the best features on iPhone. Like there's nothing that really compares to it. Cancel Charles again. Yeah, and the other thing too is you can use Image Playground to create your own. So you can use love or hate AI art. If you want to have your own personalized background, you can create one using their Image Playground. And everyone has access to that right now if you have an iPhone 15 or newer. Or iPhone 15 Pro and newer, I think. You have the Image Playground, so you can mess with that. But if you can, hop right into it and try it out. Yeah, I think you'll be able to use your own pictures. You'll be able to... There's like a whole slew of like things. There's animated ones too. So right now I have like the Northern Lights. Let's make a cute wallpaper. Yeah. You make cute wallpapers and then, make a whole app. There's like apps that sell that type of stuff. They're also going... The one really cool thing, and this is something that I'm already using with iOS 26, is say you have... I might dox myself here, so... Also, am I live on TikTok? I don't know if I'm live on TikTok. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I am. Oh, cool. All right. Cool. All right. I just don't have chat, so... Whoops. Okay. All right. So... But the one cool thing about messages now is that when you it will filter out people you don't know, or like ads or spammers. So if you're getting like everyone's information has already been sold a million times over and over. So those messages that you're getting, will end up going into an unknown sender filter, and you have to click it. You have to click it to actually go to it. So like all your like ads and stuff that you sign up for to get that 10% off that you wanted will show up in this and not your main feed, which will be nice. They're also adding some of the so that's some of the cool stuff for like messages that are coming. They're also adding an overhaul to the phone app, better call screening, so that spammers will just be reverted to your voicemail or completely muted, which is nice. They're also having a hold assistant. So if you have to be put on hold for a long period of time, you can turn on hold assistant and it will stay on hold for you and then call you back. Call you back when they're ready for you, which is really nice. Odin, what up, scammers? Get scammed.
Well, look who's flown into the
yes.
nest. Retainer Odin, fasten your feathers because you're about to get a bird's eye view of Sassy Central. Welcome to Scammers Get Scammed, the chat where scammers wish they could unsubscribe. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Welcome to Scammers Get Scammed. I'm going to scam Odin out of his... Yeah, now that you should. Actually, I think he'll give those away for free, to be completely honest with you. I don't think he... Odin, then, thank you so much for that follow. Blue, the best alert. To be fair, Blue is the best alert on...
A Chicky Stendies. Of course I did. It's not rocket science to get a name right, unlike some folks trying to scam smooches in chat. Keep it classy, not sassy, or you'll be dealing with me.
Yeah, I try to scam smooches in chat. Weirdo. So that's pretty. Those are some pretty nice, some very nice features.
Hey, Bug X404, took you long enough to notice I'm here. Been waiting for you high like a mouse waits for cheese. What's up?
Not all heroes wear capes. That's true. Dial! What up, Dial? Thank you so much for coming in. Also, if you are here from Chicky's community, thank you so much for being here. The one thing I will say, I am...
Dial Quasar swoops into the chat. Charlie, looks like we've got fresh prey for our banter. Welcome to the wild side of the net, where we're all wisdom and wit, most of the time. Chicky Stendies, if I had a feather for every time Dial slayed, I'd have molted twice over. Solid 11, because Dial breaks scales, not just hearts.
Damn! So, what I'll say here is if you're expecting the level of craziness that Chickies brings to his channel, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'm no slouch. Let's get real here. I'm no slouch when it comes but I'm no Chicky Tendies. You know what I'm saying? Chicky Tendies is on another level when it comes to the streaming. So, but I will, yeah.
Darling, royalty recognizes royalty, so I must be. Now let's keep the pride fabulous and the sass levels high.
Yes. Happy Pride indeed. Let's see those. If you're subbed, get those pride emojis in there. Let's get some pride emojis in there. Okay. So.
Well, if it isn't Charlie Akan gracing us with their presence.
Oh, right.
Buckle up, chat. Things are about to get a whole lot more interesting. Let's chat it up.
Yes. Also, if you're coming here because you haven't seen me for a very long time, follow Chickies, because you probably know Chickies already, to be fair. I don't have a shout out command yet, but I'll get one. There's some. Okay, last thing I'll say about iOS 26. Remember, this is called iOS 26, not iOS 19, so you might get a little confused if you're trying to update sometime in the future. Couple things I'll say. Last things I'll say. They're going to have kind of a new AI auto mixing feature for Apple Music. So it's going to be like your own personal DJ. It'll be able to so because Stoa, baby, yes. Also, make sure to go follow Storytellers of the Park. They're new on Twitch. They've been streaming over on YouTube for a while. They're new on Twitch. Go give them a follow. Go give them a follow over on Twitch. To be completely honest, Twitch will be my primary. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube right now. And if you're on those platforms watching, and I'm not saying hello, I'm sorry. My chat system is being a little funky. Maybe I'll actually open it up. Maybe I'll open up doc chat. There we go. Look at this. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Stream Elements' doc. There we go. Multi-chat. There we go. Look at that. Oh, look. There's also a TikTok chat. What are these? What are these things? Well, how do I log in? Why do I gotta log in? Okay, I can't do TikTok chat right now. But I can definitely do other chats. Where is this chat go? Okay. All right, so I at least got YouTube and Twitch up and running. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, all right. Back to the news. So we're going to that's the last thing I'll say about Apple Music. They got some great stuff coming. They also have like a new karaoke thing coming, which is pretty cool. They got some pretty good karaoke stuff coming. If you enjoy karaoke, I don't really partake in the karaoke, but if you do, there's some new karaoke stuff coming. Okay. We're gonna get into a little bit of heavier story here. We're gonna get into a little bit of a heavier story. Also, let me know if I'm not dropping frames, but it looks like my network is having some issues, and I just want to make sure that we're all good to go. Also, okay, so we're gonna move on to the next story here. Oh, I didn't move it over for. Okay, so getting a little heavy on the conversation, and that's okay. Sometimes heavy conversations are needed. This is a perfect song for what I'm about to talk about. I'll turn this up a little bit. Perfect song for what we're about to talk about. One of the things I said to myself when I was going to start streaming again is I have a hard time. I have a really, really hard time watching influencers and streamers continue on with their day like nothing's happening in the world. It's hard to sit back and listen to somebody when they kind of feel like they're oblivious to what's happening. And so I said to myself, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to speak out about some things that I think are important to me and important to my community. And this isn't particularly my community, but it's happening not just in LA, but it's happening all over the country. And it's really important to talk about. Mainly because it's the rule of law is being violated at the highest levels of our government. It's and the fact that it feels so dystopian when you hear some of this stuff coming from not just from the highest levels of our government, but from the news organizations that should be reporting accuracy, and they're not. I mean, if you just turned on Fox News, or you just turned on Fox News, or you turned on MSNBC or whatever, this is what you would see. You would see that there's like this war zone happening in California right now. Which, to say this image did happen, it did happen. But this is such an isolated incident. The majority of protesters in Los Angeles right now are peaceful. This is what the majority of it looks like. And the fact that we're being told, like, if you were just watching Fox News, MSNBC, you wouldn't assume that the world was falling apart. But this is it. It's just a bunch of people standing around trying to protect human beings. And I'm not like, I don't care their status. Whatever their status is, they're human beings. And the Constitution particularly states that. It says persons when it comes to due process. It doesn't say citizens. So when we're talking about what these people are protecting are human beings, and they're out here protesting, and everything is against them in the media, at the highest levels of our government. They're fucking sending Marines in, which, to be fair, they're not doing anything. The Marines are doing jack shit. They're literally have no mission, and they're just fixing vehicles and there to protect ICE. And I'm going to keep this story short because you probably have seen a lot of it on TikTok, and you don't absolutely need another commentator on it, but it's important to talk about it. Again, I don't want to be one of those streamers that sits here and playing Sea of Thieves and act like nothing's happening in the world. It's not... I would feel gross and icky about that type of stuff. And to speak onto the whole... Bellstar! Dude, you're coming in
Bellstar
at a
20
heavy
swoops into the
moment.
fray. Welcome
You're
to
coming in
Charlie's
at a
Nest, where the
heavy
chatter
moment.
never sleeps. Strap in for some top-tier
Welcome.
banter and questionable wisdom from yours
Welcome.
truly. Consider yourself warned.
But you're coming in a heavy moment, and I appreciate that. The fact that I have a lot of thoughts on what's happening, and it's hard to really say them all. To say them all just without going on on a rabbit hole, and so I'm trying to contain it a little bit. But at the end of the day, we need to everyone in our country is protected under the law. Everybody. We're here illegally or not, they're all protected under the law. And okay. All right. Chicky Tendies coming in hot. Getting everyone them subs, getting everyone them emotes. Bro. Chickies, thank you so much. Dude, I get everybody them. Let's show some since it's June and Chickies just did that. Throw in some pride, some blue pride. Blue pride. Let's get them blue pride up there. But everybody is protected under the law. Again, if due process needs to take place, if they're breaking the law, then let them have their due process. Sending them to camps and sending them out of the country into countries they've never been to in their entire life is insane. It's literally insane. And I'm trying to be as controlled here as I can because you can get emotional really easily with this type of stuff. But the point of one of the things I really wanted to bring out is that these protests are hardly at all violent. And I'm not saying they're not. There are isolated incidences where vandalism is happening and things are happening, but they're so small that the media has to sell papers, as the old saying goes. So they're bringing the drama into it. It's not fun just watch. I'm sure Hassan got a lot of views on this, but nothing what he would have gotten if people were blowing up vehicles, right? But he went out there anyways and he did this. And it's to show the peacefulness of it. On top of that, the violence that is that's happening is the majority of it is being egged on by ICE, by the police, by the military. And you don't have to take my word for it. There's CNN reporter got arrested. Was just standing around reporting the news. Gets arrested. Insane. This Australian reporter out here not bothering anybody. Gets fucking lit up. Watch this. Hold on. You know what? We're going to go to full screen here. And I'm going to hide chat here. I'm going to hide chat here. Right up here in this corner here. The cop literally she's not doing anything. Points, boom, shoots her. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't I'm going to slow it down. This is unprovoked. Unprovoked. I'm slowing this down. Look at this. Right here. Right here. Boop, boop, boop. This guy. I might have slowed down too much. Right there. Boom. Hits her. Yeah, it is. Oh. It is, honestly. It is some type of 1984 bullshit that's happening right now. It's not cool. Also, Chicky, sorry about I forgot that used to be a thing with my chat. So I forgot that was a thing with my chat a while back. I'm actually going to turn chat right down here. So much wrong in what's happening. Yeah, Dial. It's not cool at all. And again, the violence that is being egged on. It's being egged on, and bringing the police presence in there after the governor of California said he had it handled, and then the military's there now. It's just escalating things, and I think that's kind of the point, right? It's kind of the point to escalate things, and because they want to be able to take bigger action, and they shouldn't be allowed to. They shouldn't be allowed to take bigger action. Governor Newsom last night had a great speech. If you haven't seen it, it's about 5 minutes long. It's on YouTube, minus touch. Go check it out. It's a great little speech. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you know what's really? I literally just finished Andor season 2, and this is exactly what happened in Andor season 2. I'm not going to spoil it because the season 2 just wrapped up, so I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But art imitating life in that show is everything. It's crazy how accurate everything that's going on in that show right now is happening in the world. So, so much in the United States right now. So we got about 10 minutes before I'm supposed to hop in to see a thief. So we're going to move on. You're going to try to go to a local protest on Saturday? Good. Protesting on Saturday is a good thing because that's when Trump is doing his birthday parade with the military, which is also such a weird it actually, I've been thinking about it. It's actually making me sick thinking about that actually happening. And it's insane. It's insane. That's happening Saturday. So go protest on Saturday. It'd be a good day to protest. So I was going to talk about A really cool thing that happened in the health field related to cancer and CRISPR. But these protests, yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And as I get more comfortable with streaming again, I'll probably talk more and more about this type of stuff. Again, this is happening right now, and so I really wanted to talk about it. So when I get more and more comfortable with streaming again, I'll probably talk a little bit more about what, bigger and get a little bit more detail about what's happening. But know what you're seeing in the news is not exactly what's happening in the world. Yeah. So we're going to move on. So I was going to talk about something cool that happened in science, in health, in cancer, but I think I'm gonna save that for next week because it's a story that can live on, a little bit, can live on for a longer period of time. But it's a very cool story, about gene splicing and all that fun stuff, and curing cancer, which is pretty cool. But we're going to since much online research to fight. What's funny is that, and the reason why I think TikTok was on the chopping block for so long is because the majority of the real news is on TikTok. Funny enough, you can find it's always good to do your due diligence and you go through and you talk to folks. But TikTok is really just upload me already. All right, so we're gonna talk about. I was supposed to bring up the trailer for this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. It's pretty incredible. Sinners. We're going to talk about Sinners. And a really remarkable thing happened with Sinners this week. The last time, the highest grossing movie domestically was in 2010, like the most, and it was Inception, and raised almost 290. Oh, not raised, but it had about $290 million, in domestic, gross, which is a lot. And that was that held a record since 2010. And Sinners broke that record this last weekend. They broke that record with reaching about over 300 million in domestic gross, which is great because this genre of a movie, this genre of a movie, is historically hasn't really done well in the theaters. Vampire thriller. It's not really hasn't done well, but this is so much more than that. Chickies has been timed out? No, he hasn't. No, he has. You haven't been timed out. I don't know why. I gotta fix that. You haven't been timed out though, Chickies. I don't think you've been timed out. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen this one? It's out. You can go buy it right now. You can go buy it, but it's not out just yet. Chickies is in trouble. Yeah. By this much? Yeah, I'm sure with your history of Black Panther and working on those projects, I'm sure that you had a pretty good opportunity to work on it. I think I remember you trying to get on it. But the thing that Ryan Coogler has done, is doing with his movies, is that if you like Quentin Tarantino's style of writing, he does it really well in this, where every single line has a purpose. Every single line is moving the story forward. There isn't nothing's getting thrown away, right? And so he does that really, really well. He also does what Steven Spielberg does really well, which is really long shots. So like long takes without cutting. And so he does that. And there's a scene in it, and my wife loves this scene, and I love this scene, where it's like Pastor Boy is singing, and the camera's just going through all, like, just one single shot, and it is incredible. And I wanted to bring this up because, again, these type of movies don't historically do well in the box office, in the grand scheme of movies in general. But the fact that this movie has done this is a feat on its own. I really, really, really hope that Sinners gets some Academy Award. Best Director, again, because of the genre, I don't think it will get like a Best Picture nod. It should, but I don't think it will. I think Ryan should get a Best Director nod. And overall, again, if it's in your theater still, go see it. I wanted to bring it up because it's really, really important that these type of films that do well are spoken about and they get the attention they deserve. Yeah, I mean, we are living, and the branch off of that, we are living in a really interesting era of media. They called the 60s, the 50s and 60s, the golden age of Hollywood. And that might be true for the people who worked in Hollywood. But I don't know if that really was true for the people viewing the content that was coming out of Hollywood. I think we're truly living, if that was the golden age, this is the platinum age of content. We have so much content to consume, but the majority of it is very good, like incredibly good. It's hard to find something like that like people are like recommending that's bad. Ted Lasso is great. I mean, Apple TV's killing it. This isn't an Apple TV movie, but they're killing it with all their shows. This yapping session. We're almost done, I promise. Thanks, Belle. I appreciate that. I've been told that I do an okay job at yapping. But overall, like, my wife and I just finished Andor. We got Doctor Who to watch right now, and Shooty is incredible. Is incredible in that. Then we got Invincible, which we haven't watched this newest season on yet. We have Solo Player, which I still haven't finished this first season, but season 2 I hear is just as good. Like, again, we're kind of living in this like platinum age of media right now. Again, I'm saying that because they called the 50s and 60s the golden age of Hollywood. This is the platinum age if we're really adding titles to things. But yeah. I think the yap sesh is over. I think we can hop in. Again, go watch Sinners. You can go and watch it on you can go watch it on what is it? Any streaming platform right now that you can buy it on. So like I think Prime. I bought mine on Apple TV. But because Apple TV has extras, so there's like a behind the scenes. There's also 2 cutscenes, by the way. Because apparently Ryan wants to make this into a franchise, which I'm here for it. Two more of these movies? Let's do it. I guess that would be a trilogy, but a franchise as a whole, which I think would be really cool. But there are 2 cutscenes at the end of Sinners, so make sure you stick around and watch those. All right. Okay, I think we're good to go to watch to play some Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna do one thing before I do that. I'm gonna try one thing before I do that. We're gonna. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. So I want to make sure I want to make sure I don't miss any chats. So I'm gonna get I am going to use a program that I know works right now for my TTS. I think this works. I'm like 90% sure it works. All right, we got an ad in 15 seconds. So I'm going to set up Sea of Thieves, and then when the ad break is done, we'll be in Sea of Thieves. Oh, wait. If you have a sub, you don't got an ad. I forgot. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna run ads for subs. Subs, you're getting ads. You're getting ads. I gotta log in every single. I think it's because of my two-factor authentication, but better safe than sorry, I guess, right? Better safe than sorry. All right, I gotta switch over my game on. Even hotter. All right. How's everyone doing today, by the way? I haven't asked that question. I kind of jumped in and started yapping. Chickies is back from Salt Lake, from the big city. Glad you're back. We're going to check the apocalypse out. One of the things I want to do before we jump in, because I want to work with chat on getting Labubu. Did you get a Labubu? Did you get a Labubu? We have 4. We have 3. We have 3. You got a one-piece Labubu? Wow. Also, you guys didn't hear that, right? You didn't hear that TTS? I don't think you guys shouldn't have heard it. I don't think so. We got, my wife has been just sniping. She's just been sniping like crazy. Just been sniping. And I'm like, dang. Yeah, so that's where she got hers. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I didn't finish my thought. So what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. I want to work with chat. Everyone, Bell, Ziggy, Chickies, Bug, anyone. If you're lurking, I'm sorry for calling out Lara. If you guys are lurking, I'm sorry for calling you out. But I want to work with chat to create a new pirate. A new costume. I want a new costume because I'm gonna act a little different on stream for this. We're gonna mess with people like I always have, but I want to design a new. I want a new pirate, right? Yeah, I'm here for it too. So, is that a fort of the? That's a fort of the dam. Gonna boot up. Hey, did Grams leave? Don't. You better not leave your Grams. Better not leave your Grams. Okay, so while he's doing that, I'm going to get like the stuff I need for the boat. No. A new like costume and stuff. So like a new design. Because right now, like, you know, this is what my guy looks like. He looks all right. This is my typical pirate. This is what my typical pirate looks like. But we're gonna be like tucking, and we're gonna be stealing shit. And so I feel like the chat and I, you know, we can figure some stuff out. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to... I'm just running around real quick. I think... Oh, no, that's a Fort of Fortune there. So... We don't want a Fort of Fortune. I guess we do. We'll see if anyone's over there. But while we wait for Chickies, we're gonna... I'm just gonna get some supplies that we need. And let's see here. We don't really need any cannonballs, to be completely honest. But we do need pineapples, so...
All right. I'm all right. Right?
You're right. You're correct, sir. And we want a storage crate. Just the fit. Just the fit. I think I got a wood crate on accident. Just the fit. All right. Bombs over Baghdad. Well, okay, trench coat. All right, so trench coat. But then we're gonna need like a shirt. We love a slay new fit. Yeah, always. Dial. What you post your outfits that you post in Chicky's they're fire. They're fire. Do you make them? Do you make them yourself? All right. I think I want to keep the mustache, but I'm down with changing the hair. I want to keep the mustache only because I have a mustache and I feel like I want my character to represent me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think see. I don't make him, but that's right. Ah, okay. A pirate-inspired fit from you? Yes. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're going to do a trench coat based off of Chicky's suggestion here. Also, it is warm outside today, so with the animated self that I am right now, plus headphones, plus my computer, I have a window open, but oof. When I say hot, it's like 65. Okay, we're gonna get a trench coat. What color trench coat do we want? What color trench coat? We got a bunch of different ones. Just give me a color. It is hot. It's hot, chickies. We don't have AC in our house. We have baseboard heaters. All right? There's no air coming into my office. It's hot. It's hot. All right? I'm also willing to buy anything. So, but just give me a color for the trench coat. Then I'll pick one. No, thanks. Dark colors for sure. Okay, a dark colored trench coat. We could do like the Ashen Dragon one. We could do like an Ashen Dragon one. I think that would be cool. Purple coat. Purple. Okay, purple trench coat. Let's see if we can. I found one. Let's see if there's any others. Damn. This one would be cool to have. It's not really a trench coat. It's more like a tuxedo. But that would be cool if I could. Always yours combination. I don't know what combination that is. Dark and purple. All right. Let me see if I can find any. They got a lot of options. All the purple ones are locked up. Look at that. They're all locked up. We have this one. It's not quite a trench coat. I guess it is a trench coat. It's just closed. Okay. So we're going to go with... You fuck with it? Okay. All right. So that is... Wait. Did I buy it? Did I not equip it? Did I not equip it? Oh, I gotta go over here and I gotta put it on. Okay. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So now, if you go with a lighter one, you can do a lighter undershirt. Well, now, what if we we'll go to shirts now. That's a jacket. We want shirts. So because it's closed, we're not really going to see the shirt that much. Do we want to go with a lighter shirt do it like a crew neck almost? Like do like a crew neck? You like shirtless? No shirt at all. All right. No shirt at all. Or should we go with a shirt? Shirtless looks good. But we definitely need pants. Right now we don't have any pants on. Well, we do. I guess we do have pants. Well, no, we don't. We don't have any pants on right now. Shirtless is... Okay, Dial, give me a good, I'm going to Dial pick the pant color. Pants are key, yes. We want to make sure that we're not... LD! What up, dude? Welcome back. I see someone unfollowed me. I'm just kidding. Not really, though, but I appreciate you coming back and following me. That Blue likes to fly, you know what I'm saying? Thought I was done forever. Forever is a long time. The secondary color. So, the secondary color. Would you say that's like the black? We're never done. We're never. I'm happy to see you too, man. Thanks for coming by, hanging out with us. Okay, so we're gonna